What's up, guys? Welcome to In the Kitchen with Bean. You know what I'm saying? This is the first episode. In the Kitchen with Bean. Now, what is Bean? Bean is my nickname that I got since a young kid. It was Deacon Bean, and now as I got older, it's just Bean, right? I got the nickname because I look like my uncle, Uncle Bill, who was a deacon in our church. So instead of calling me Deacon Bill, they call me Deacon Bean. All right, so that's how I got that. Let's get this started. All right, so this evening, you know what I'm saying, cooking some honey glazed salmon. You got the honey, got the salmon, you know, check that out. Salmon, got everything on it, the ingredients, all right. 2 salmons, for me and for the missus, you know what I'm saying? Men gotta get in the kitchen too. We gotta break that cycle that women always gotta cook. Who made that? Who made that stereotype? Well, not who made that? So, all right, we got that, the salmon, and we got some green beans. We're gonna definitely cook some green beans, you know what I'm saying? And all that. So let's get that started. All right, so now we're gonna add. So as this is actually caramelizing, you know, caramelizing the honey. Let me bring this up. Now y'all seen that caramelizing. So we're caramelizing the honey right now. Like I said, we're making a honey glazed salmon, honey glazed. So as that's heating up and shaping into its form, we're gonna now add the seasoning to the sauce or the glaze. So that way after that, we just get the paintbrush, just paint over that salmon, that nice tender glaze. All right, so we're gonna add the seasoning. Bang. Bang. We adding the seasoning, you know, check that out. See, as it's marinating, can't really see it, I'll show y'all. But the honey is actually caramelizing. Add some rosemary, some other things, you know what I'm saying? Some other things, you feel me? All right, and that's how we're gonna start that. Follow forward for the next thing we're gonna do with the salmon. All right, so now you see it's caramelizing, right? Got all the seasonings in there, the spices. I'm gonna whip that up right there. You know, that's all the honey glaze. A couple seasonings, a couple herbs, you know. The missus, her family from Honduras, so they do a lot of cultural, a lot of herbs and a lot of natural healing, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Honduras, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Sabi and all them. But, we're gonna let that caramelize. I'll put this right here for a minute. We're gonna let the honey caramelize with the spices, let that temperature up a little bit. You don't want to burn the honey, so temperature up, not that far. Like I said, we're gonna get at about 2 minutes. 2 minutes tops, right? Let that little ingredients crystallize and then do its thing. And then we're gonna prepare for the salmon and how we glaze this salmon, you feel me? All right, be back. All right, so now we're on the good part. About to do a little glaze over here, you feel me? And we got the air fryer. Wolfgang Puck, shout out to Wolfgang Puck. We're going to air fry the salmon, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's try this. You know, just marrying the honey glaze with the seasonings right now, right? So Bingo, what's his name, right? Shit. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But that's, come on, son, look, son. So, we're gonna do that, hit that a couple times. Son, come on, man. Hit that a couple times, right? I wish I had an instrumental to play for you guys, some music. Some of you guys can rap while I'm cooking. Nah, but look how that's marinating. And we're gonna let that Let that sit for a couple minutes before we put it in the air fryer. We're going to close up the aluminum foil. I'm going to do this other one in a minute. I'm going to continue marinating this one. And then I'm going to close this up. Let it marinate for about 15 minutes. We're going to put this joint in the air fryer. Then we're going to get to the vegetables. You feel me? All right. Catch y'all back in a minute, fam. All right. Peace. All right, so now we're doing the vegetables, you feel me? So we got the green beans, some regular frozen green beans, you feel me? Got the butter, black pepper, and you got your salt, you know what I'm saying? You can do regular salt, sea salt, kosher salt, pink salt, hey, whatever makes you happy, man. So, as that water boils, we're gonna chill for a minute. Throw some of this in there, season that up. Also got the, let me show you what I got. The marinades, right? So while the salmon is marinating, it's closed. Look at that. I'm gonna show y'all. Look, come on, son. It's marinating, so we're gonna put that in the refrigerator while we'll cook on these green beans. You know what I'm saying? In the kitchen with Bean, cooking green beans, right? All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna marinate. And if you're from the DMV area, you know, shout out to my dad's side of the family from Baltimore and all that. But if you're from the DMV, let it marinate. You let it marinate with the marinate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dad's side of the family over there, and you know, Baltimore and all that, Glen Burnie, that area. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let that marinate. DC accent. But we're gonna do that. On the flip side, we're gonna show you the finished product of the green beans, you know, and then we're gonna show you the actual finished product of the whole meal in its entirety, right? Stay tuned. We're gonna get this. Oh, I forgot about the yellow rice, the yellow. My Hispanics, well, you know, my Spanish people, you know, yellow rice, man. Like I said before, the missus is her family from Honduras, so they're Latin American, you know. So they been hooking up with a lot of Spanish cuisines. Put me on to a lot of things. Shout out to the missus on her podcast. Let's Get Baked Culture. You know what I'm saying? Keep looking out for that. That's the missus podcast. Let's Get Baked Culture. Put me on to the other cultures of food cuisine. You know what I'm saying? This is my podcast. You know what I'm saying? In the kitchen with Bean, you feel me? So that's what we're gonna do with the yellow rice. Forgot about that. Had to pour that out. Pause. All right. All right. So now we got the salmon prepared. Let's put this in. That. Measure yours on for. Put it on low for now. You know, air fry, medium. Keep it copacetic. Bang. Let that air fry for, you know what I'm saying, 15 minutes. You don't want to cook salmon too much. You don't want the moisturizer to evaporate from the salmon. Some dry salmon, you know what I'm saying? But let that cook. I'm going to show y'all the finished product. I'm gonna post the actual video. The photo of the finished product, you know what I'm saying? But right now we're still in the lab cooking, hooking things up, man. But definitely going to show you the finished product. It's gonna be delicious. I'm hungry, man. I ain't eat all day. I was working all day, man. So, about to tear this up, man. I appreciate the love and the patience. You know, this is season 1, episode 1, in the kitchen with Bean, right? In the kitchen with Bean. Stay tuned for that photo. I'm gonna upload the photo of the finished product of this salmon, honey glazed salmon that I prepared for me and the missus. All right. Once again, this is a new podcast. You know, as we're starting a new podcast series, In the Kitchen with Bean. And look out for the Mrs. podcast. We already got a couple episodes. Let's Get Baked Culture. Let's get me cultured. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that. Another thing too. Clean while you cook. That way, when it's time to eat, ain't no dishes. You know what I'm saying? Only dishes is the plate that the food is on. But clean as you cook. So that way, when you're tired, you got the itis, you sleepy, you ain't gotta worry about the dishes, man. Ain't no dishes, it's just 2 plates, probably 2 cups. But as you cook, clean, wipe the counter off, do certain things, you know. I'm encouraging a lot of us men to start cooking for our misses, you know what I'm saying? That's another way to show them appreciation. You know, get in that kitchen and cook for them. Because society always paints that women gotta cook for men. No, we gotta step our game up and cook for, you know, cook for these beautiful women that God gave us, to each and every one of us. All right, so that's how we're gonna close that out. Look for episode 2. I don't even know what cuisine I'm gonna make, but look out for episode 2. And that's what we're gonna get it. Peace.